Hey guys, Max Convexity. I hope everyone's having a great day. Let's look at these Defiance funds and see what is going on with these guys. All right, here's the new short form spreadsheet right here. So here's for today. Previous days will be above it so we can look back and see how stuff went. But right now, those are the strikes we sold. And this is the current profit or loss for the day. We're up $1 million on this one. Basically 100% on all of them. None of them are in the money, so they would all cost nothing to buy back. They're all a 100% profit. Since we're selling the puts, we want them to finish out of the money for the guy that bought them. In any event, we can also see the total for the month, and that factors in today's total. And then it also shows the earnings per share on the month. Then it also shows the dividend estimate on the month. And of course, for those of you that don't know, the dividend is based on the extrinsic premium, which is something this spreadsheet doesn't show. But it's a formula that's usually pretty close that I came up with based on extrinsic premium. Also over here, here's the actual change of the ETF. Like triple QY is up 0.5 point. NASDAQ's up 0.75 of a point. These are lagging their benchmarks today. JEPY is lagging, IWMY is lagging, and they do that in big up markets. That's what we would expect. Today is a big up market. In any event, all right. So now let's look at the charts really quick, and then we'll look at some Defiance funds. Also, I was just looking at FEPI. Look how strong FEPI is. It's a good looking ETF there. All right, but let's look at a 24-hour chart of NASDAQ futures. I mean, it started overnight and it's just been, look at that. Actually, I mean, it started Friday, I guess, or actually it started before that, but it's continuation. All right, here's a cash market. So here's what matters for the option selling program. And you can see they're way above the strike price on those puts. That's why right now it would cost zero to buy back. The market would have to fall under the top line before we would incur any cost at all. And then it would have to fall under the bottom line before it would turn into any type of operating loss. SPX, okay, on the highs of the day. Of course, that's bullish. I bet it closes on the highs of the day. Just a guess, maybe not, but I think we're going to have a pretty bullish week. I think the pullback was the last couple of weeks, and it looks to me like it's over. I will say this one caveat. Sometimes Bitcoin leads the way, or, it's another risk asset. And lately it arguably kind of leads S&P sometimes. And right now, if that theory were true and Bitcoin is actually topped out and kind of pulling back here, that would not be bullish for S&P. So we'll see. I'm going to keep an eye on this. But for the bullish scenario, I would feel more comfortable about the bullish scenario if Bitcoin were blown up as well. But we shall see about that. Now on the yield max stocks, these little individual stocks. So here's one, Coinbase. I'm showing a chart of Coinbase, but this is for the fund Coney trades Coinbase options. There's the strike prices. So they have a 2-strike ladder. Here's Tesla. Their inverse fund is named Tesla, of course. And we'll look at their ladder. They have a 225 out there. Then they have a couple of closer ones that have already, got blown out. We'll see. I'll keep an eye on those and let you guys know what they do with those. If they roll them out, they'll be on the charts. Here's NVIDIA. These guys trade NVIDIA, or NVIDIA trades NVIDIA options. It's also a synthetic covered call strategy. So their ladder, one of them's a max profit, but they've already blown out their lower strike, the 890. I believe that all the volume was up here, though. I don't think there's very many units down here. In any event, they're a max profit right here. And of course, we still have 4 days to go. So I'll keep you guys posted on that as well. Then there's MSTR. The yield fund is named Misty. They trade MSTR options. We'll check out their ladder. thought one of these had one super far out there. Yeah, any event. Maybe that was last week or something. I mean, one of these is super far out there. I guess it wasn't that one though. Maybe it was Tesla. I know one of these had one that was super far out there. The 225, I mean, that's way far out there. So yeah, that's what I was thinking of. That's crazy far out there. They need to maybe do something about these, but maybe roll these out. But that's a lot of room for some capital appreciation right there. Hopefully we have good times ahead for old Tesla and Tesla. I'm pulling for them. All right, guys. Let's look at the buffer report really quick. Here's the single names. You can see they're doing what they're supposed to, catching a lot of upside. Aptly's leading on the downside. Unfortunately, ULTY is leading on the upside. The rest of them, to me, look fine and doing what we would expect. Maybe not so much with MY, but it is showing some buffer. So that's fine. And here's for the indexes. Of course, there's not a lot about performance on the board today because the indexes are up so much. Hell, you have the Russell up 1.31 points. But with that in mind, FEPI is outperforming the NASDAQ, which is saying something. Good job, FEPI. QDTE and XDTE outperforming their benchmarks, as well as YMAX, as well as YBTC. Great day, guys. All right. You guys have a good day. I'll be back at the end of the day, and we'll see where we're at that time. Take care.